hate not knowing what's gonna happen to him.
If I were you, I'd be glad I wasn't in the cell next to him.
You know, I don't regret breaking the Port Charles 3 out of lockup. I'd do it again. I mean, John is the one who saved Sam from that psycho.
Yeah, I was just about to go check on them, see if they're up yet. I really figured they could use some breakfast.
Mom said Sam might sleep late. She's still dealing with the effects of the drug Caleb used on his fake fangs.
Did you see those bite marks?
Yeah. You know those vampire books I loved so much?
Yeah?
I threw them out this morning. I swear I will never look at them again. Oh, good.
Behind me, you can see the 3 escapees being brought up from their cells. We still have no word on what charges will be filed against them.
3 escaped convicts, one of them, a rogue cop, apprehending a serial murderer, is a public relations nightmare. I'm being asked if I condone vigilante justice. There are questions as to why the PCPD couldn't tell the difference between one of its own and another human being.
Sorry, can you just, I think we need to see this. I didn't mean to interrupt it.
Guys, what's going to happen to you? Will you be punished for breaking out of jail to rescue the victim and her son? Guys, I gotta get
Well,
back up.
that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Is there anything you can tell us about Stephen?
Any comments?
Well, actually, I would like to say that my comrades and I have no regrets. Absolutely none. Our adventure was pretty important.
Thank you so much. I'm Alexis Davis. I'm representing Ms. Coe and Detective McBain. Currently, Mayor Lomax is meeting with the commissioner and the district attorney. She's asked for a full debriefing of the events that happened in the last couple of days, and my clients are prepared to give detailed statements about those events as well as their encounter with Stephen Clay.
And what about Rafe Kovich?
Mr. Kovich's attorney is now meeting with Judge Harnett. I'm sure she'll speak to that in due time. In the meantime, we have no further comment.
That's it? No comment? Why aren't you fighting harder for them, Mom?
Oh my God!
What is it? What's wrong?
Sam and Danny, they're gone.
What are you talking about? Where could they be?
I don't know.
I do.
I have a comment.
Oh, that's her, guys.
I mean it, people. Give the lady and her kids some room or I'm clearing the area.
Mom, I'm fine. Whatever drug Stephen gave me is out of my system.
All right. You don't have to address the media unless
I want to set this record straight.
I want the commissioner, the DA, and the mayor, and everyone else in Port Charles
To know that if it weren't for these 3 people right here, my son, Danny, and I would not be alive today. Rafe Kovich protected my son when Stephen Clay gave me no choice but to leave him behind. Rafe also protected him when Heather Weber tried to kidnap him after she stabbed her own. Rafe stood up to Heather in the face of being a threat to his own safety. He is a hero, not a criminal.
What now? She's gonna plead with you to release Lucy Coe after the woman impaled Detective McBain and held you at gunpoint?
Lucy is the first one who let us all know that Stephen Clay was as dangerous as he was. Detective McBain was falsely accused of Stephen Clay's crimes. He risked his badge and his life to save me and my son. My son and I owe these 3 people our lives. And if there's any justice done, they'll go free. I will fight for them to make sure that happens the way they fought for me. It is the least I can do to help.
Move aside, let him go through. Come on, people, back it up.
Thank you for what you said about me out there.
Are you kidding? I meant every word.
Look, I just want to let you know how sorry I am. I didn't mean to give Danny Boy to Heather Weber. You know, Molly trusted me to keep an eye on him.
Oh my God, how great was Sam?
Pretty great.
Maybe what she said will help Rafe go free.
And is that all that matters?
What do you mean? I want them all to go free. John, Lucy, and yes, Rafe.
Rafe, a guy that you barely know, except that you just happened to hide him in your bedroom. Not only that, you lied about it to me and Mom. And all this was before you busted him out of jail.
So?
So, what's going on between you and Rafe?
you have my eternal gratitude.
I was only thinking about Danny and Sam.
Sam. I can't tell you how much it means to me, to all of us, that you came all the way down here and stood up for us. I mean, especially after what you've been through. You know, if it was me, I'd probably want to be up to my chin in my cocoa moisture glow bubble bath with cucumber slices and a mud mask on my face, you know. Actually, come to think of it, I really could use a bubble bath myself.
Me too.
Well, if it were up to me, you'd both be there right now.
I know, and thank you. And unfortunately, it's not up to you.
So,
I don't think it's right that they keep you sitting here in shackles.
Well, technically, they're cuffs.
All right, well, whatever. I mean, you voluntarily surrendered. You saved Sam, Danny, Rafe, and Lucy. I think they should come in here and take this off. I'm going to find out what's going on.
Relax, listen. It's not going to do anyone any good to make the mayor crazy.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay, the thing is, when you and John left me with Danny, something happened. Heather Weber wasn't the only person who showed up.
Somebody else was at Windermere?
My mom. I mean, her ghost or whatever.
Hey, she came to me too.
Seriously? So you don't think I'm losing my mind?
No, you're not losing your mind. She somehow came to me in the tunnels and she gave me hope and courage and strength and... What did she tell you?
She gave me courage, too. And she told me something else. She told me that freak Caleb who killed her, that he's my father.
I'm so sorry. I am sorry you had to hear it that way. I'm sorry.
He really is my father.
Biologically, you know, it's just some shared DNA, that's all.
Great. DNA from a psycho.
Hey. You know what? You gotta think about John McBain. You know what? I mean, the resemblance that you two have is uncanny. There's something that's gotta be there. So, I have come to learn that John McBain is really a good guy. And so was the man that you are named after, Rafe Kovich. Your mother loved Rafe very, very much with her heart and soul.
She told me that he'd always be my real dad.
And he will be. You have to believe her. Honor her by believing that. Listen to me, okay? That Caleb does not deserve to be your father. He never, ever earned that title.
I mean, I want to believe that. But what if I'm just like him?
It's true, I have done things I never thought I would do because of Rafe, but, I mean, I knew all along that he was innocent. And once Sam and Danny disappeared, I would do anything to help.
What about TJ, Molly? It's obvious you have feelings for Rafe.
I worry about Rafe.
Will TJ be able to accept that?
All I can think about right now is that I helped Rafe escape from jail. And he could be facing serious time because of it.
You know what? This is taking way too long. I'm gonna go check and see what's going on.
You really all right?
Yeah, okay.
Does it hurt?
This?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'm sorry I didn't get to him before
No,
you
no,
could...
no, don't you do that. No apologizing. John, I meant what I said to those reporters out there. If it weren't for you, Danny and I wouldn't be alive.
Well, you know, Lucy had something to do with that.
Caleb was convinced that I was Libby and it didn't matter what I said. He would have killed me.
Hey, the mayor is actually here.
Thank you for showing up. Would you mind telling me what's going to happen with my clients?
Yes, what could you tell us?
What comments is
What's going on? Why are they uncuffing us?
Because the mayor told him to.
I'm gonna have these ugly, ugly bruises now.
Mayor, may I remind you that my clients voluntarily surrendered. They saved a mother and child, and they've been incarcerated for 12 hours longer than
Have charges been filed?
Will the three heroes face jail?
This area hasn't been cleared for press, which means all of you...
I have an announcement to make. Can I have the three prisoners join me, please?
What's going on?
No idea, buddy.
Are the cameras rolling?
They are.
Wonderful. Because I know the public is anxious to hear the fate of Lucy Coe, Rafe Kovich, and Detective John McBain.
The mayor's making an announcement. And Rafe's standing right by her.
The media has reported that these three people escaped from custody to rescue Samantha Morgan and her son, and in the process, tried to stop a killer who was wreaking havoc on our community. But what the media did not know is that Commissioner Devane and her department were working in tandem with Miss Coe, Mr. Kovich, and Detective McBain.
What is she talking about?
It was a very unconventional and risky move on Commissioner Devane's part. But sometimes, unconventional methods prove necessary, especially when trying to catch a serial killer as delusional and as dangerous as Stephen Clay was.
But that's not how it happened. John said I had to help him and Rafe escape so they could save Sam and Danny.
In light of these extraordinary circumstances, and due to the heroism of these three brave people, the district attorney has agreed to not press charges.
Yes! Oh my God, yes!
Miss Coe?
Can you believe it? Rafe's not going to prison! It's great.
The city of Port Charles thanks you. You are free to go.
All right, make way.
A couple questions. Just a few questions. The district attorney and I will answer all of your questions in the conference room. The sooner the commissioner and her people can get the paperwork processed, the sooner these three fine people can get home. So everyone, please follow me.
Is the city right now?
Do me a favor. Yeah. Don't arrest anyone unless you actually intend for me to prosecute.
Okay, that was your lawyer. I'll give her the good news. You're free.
I wish I could stay and celebrate, but I gotta get to my community service at Pentonville.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, I wish I could. Could you imagine if you got sent to juvie at the exact same time I got a suspended sentence? Mom's head would have exploded.
Oh, I would have been more worried about her heart. I think we would have broken it.
You might be right.
But now we don't have to worry about any of that. In fact, I think I might stop by the police station and congratulate her.
You mean you're going to go see Rafe? Now, is that a smart thing for my smart little sister to do?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to look out for you. You're happy that Rafe's going free, and that's all that matters. Come here, Malls.
The mayor found a way to make herself look good.
Oh, she is very pleased with herself. Anticipating a spike in her approval ratings, I'm sure.
You don't seem comfortable with it.
I just have an aversion to spin control. But they're right. The department should have known the difference between a deranged killer and one of their own. I should have known the difference. I'm sorry.
Forget about it. You owe me beer. Hard time believing it myself.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, you know, I am so beyond happy about being released. I mean, we're all free and we caught a killer and everything is right in the world.
Yeah.
But there's just a few teensy-weensy little things that I think we should address.
What?
Well, think about it. You know, we have this Stephen Clay, right? Well, who's not Caleb, I guess, but just a guy who was in a mental institution, deranged. He thought he was a vampire, but we're not really sure. And here's the thing that's really got me, him. He's still John McBain. You look like Caleb. And why does Sam look like Libby? Tell me that.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's a very good question, but, don't you think we should just be thankful that the man is dead and gone and all's right with the world and you guys are...
What?
Really, it's over. Done. There you go.
I owe you, Sam.
No, you don't. Stop saying that.
Once you said your speech, it's what got the mayor to let us go.
Well, I was just telling them the truth. And if they weren't going to let you go, I was going to pull a Molly, and I would have had to spring you myself. Hey.
Hi, Christina and I saw you on TV. You rocked.
Hey, well, no, it wasn't all just me. And thanks to you for freeing the Port Charles 3.
Thank you.
No. Thank you. You're the one that got me out of that cell. Although, I think you were a little more worried about the kid.
Where is he?
What do you think's going on between Rafe and Molly?
Molly!
I'm so happy you're okay and that you're getting out of jail.
Me too. Though I have no clue where I'm gonna go now, but...
We'll figure that out. I mean, after all, you're a hero. You saved Danny from Heather and that psycho Caleb.
Yeah. Him.
Was Caleb really awful?
He was an insane killer who thought he was a vampire. Guess what else? Caleb Morley really was my father.